What's up, everybody? We are back again. We're covering the third round of the day. This is also the last normal round. After this, we'll be seeing the loser bracket final, or well, bracket. It's not really a bracket, but we'll see the top two teams of both groups facing off against each other. To get there, we first have to go through this round and to find out who is actually gonna be the first and second team in each group. And this time we will be covering Group B for the first time, and we'll be seeing the Phil team play against the top team. What can you tell me about either of these teams? What is there anything interesting to see?
Well, I am looking forward to it, first of all, because I am a top laner, and I kind of feel if I'm not top lane.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So that's just perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And I do. Let me see what I can. If I can find anything interesting, I can tell you that the Viego is a target ban. Most probably because perfect is the jungle. And he plays a lot of Viego. He plays a lot of. He has 250 games on Viego, so that's why they banned him.
Yeah, that is a lot. I can tell you something interesting. The AD carry of the Phil team is actually the big boss Lina herself of SLE. So we might just see a match fix here as she's just tells the other team to give up and they'll have to obey. We'll see though. She might play it fair. Who knows? Yeah, but go on. Sorry to interrupt.
All that was good is I was able to, I don't know, have a few more looks. I can see that Ace, the mid laner for Phil, plays, or his most played champ on mid lane is Tryndamere.
Okay.
With 6 games.
Interesting.
The ADC actually plays ADC. Well, Lina plays ADCs. And the supporter plays few supporters. Nothing special.
Yeah.
For the side of top, you have an Ornn ban because Ornn is just like go-to pick for every top laner. If you are nice and cool. I don't say that because I'm an Ornn OTP now. Anyways. And they also banned Senna and Talia again.
Yeah. Can you just talk me through the lineups which we are seeing? Because I don't think we've seen either of these teams yet. Actually, I don't really recognize. There's not much. There's no like big names except for Ace and Lina, I think. I feel like the support from the Phil team, he's subbing in from another league as well. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. Not sure who is gonna I don't recognize these names as well. Oh, I see Windsor actually. I know Windsor, but he's normally playing top lane. Now he's playing mid lane for the top lane team. You know what? Let's not talk about the lineup. Let's talk about the draft. The Tryndamere, as you said, is being picked. So that's probably going mid lane then.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, nice. Spicy.
At least he did play it mid lane. So it could be. But they got away, so I think it's gonna be Twinder top and Way mid.
Could be, but I feel like Lina is officially a mid laner. So she might be taking the Hui bot.
Okay.
And against Zeri Yumi, that works, in my opinion. What do you think?
If you say so. I'm a top laner. I'm the guy that runs down and kills the ADC.
Oh my god.
I don't care about matchups.
I see. That's how it is, huh? No, I mean...
Exactly.
I haven't played Zeri in a while, but she's not that lane dominant, as everyone should probably know. Just like Yumi. Yumi is a bit better, but also not that lane dominant. And Hui is pretty lane dominant. He's got a lot of poke, especially long range poke. Like Zeri only has one E, which is on a very long cooldown early game. So Yeah, I mean, the Hui should have Bryo if he goes bot lane. And with the Nautilus there, like the Nautilus is a perfect pick into Zeri. Yumi has the R to always be able to lock down the Zeri. Whenever the Yumi comes out, one auto attack will do it, and she won't be able to hop back in within like what 3-4 seconds. I'm not sure what exactly the cooldown on her passive is. Or
It should be 4, at least 4 seconds.
yeah, something like that. So, in my opinion, very strong bot lane coming out from the Phil team, and a very much more scaling from top. We'll see what they fill it out with, as the Foley Bear and the Wukong bands will come through as well. One more band to go for either team. Xin Zhao, strong band.
Yep, they just don't want to see the AP Zin into Black Cleaver, I believe it was, and then Death Stance.
Yeah, yeah, that was pretty strong, even though they lost.
Yep, on the other side, you also ban a Vi, a Wukong. You just don't want to see all those champs on a jungler that seems competent.
And at least Sin will be locked in by the Phil team. Wait, who's a jungler? Oh yeah, perfect. He's a jungle main, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So he probably knows how to
He
do
has
this.
that. He just this season alone, he has 400 jungle games.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he should be locked in then. I kind of wonder what went down last game for the Phil team as they lost. Let's see if I can find the match results. It's not in there yet. Okay, we don't know. We don't know.
No, what top looks like they want to do is like protect the carries comp. You have Yumi to just sit on Zeri, speed her up, heal her. You have Shen, who can ult on Zeri if she gets low, who could ult on Syndra if she gets low. And the last pick will be maybe something in that direction as well, to just peel. And it is Poppy, so you really want nothing to do with the enemies. But you might have a bit, not that much damage when Syndra or Zeri die.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a classic protect the carries comp, with Syndra kind of being very much able to protect herself. Yeah, good scaling, good team fighting, some like global control as well with the Shen ult. But like, I mean, I like the comp. It's a classic comp. I just wonder how much coordination they're gonna need to pull it off. Because is the Heimerdinger locked in? Yeah, right?
Yes, it is.
Interesting. Wait, I'm not sure who's going where right now.
Okay, Tryndamere is mid lane.
It has to be mid, right?
Tryndamere is mid lane, they wrote it. And then I feel like it's probably Heimer top. And Ray Nautilus bot lane.
Yeah.
And Lee Sin jungle.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's Heimer jungle, who knows?
Right. What words would you like to say to Mr. Dirk Back Germany, who's picking Heimerdinger top? I feel like that has to do something.
Well, the ones
to
I
you as a
want
top
to
laner.
say, I am not able to say on stream.
Okay, yeah, wise. That's very wise.
But I feel like Shen won't have fun.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way, because you do have a shield. I'm actually not quite sure about the interaction between your W and the turrets, because I guess they might count as an auto attack, so
I
you
think
might
so,
be
yeah.
able to block the shots.
Don't they
But-
do on-hit effects? I think they're auto attacks.
Yeah, but I'm not really sure, so
Okay.
we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see.
But I think he will just suffer.
Yeah, he's
Because
got.
you can't really, as even with Poppy support, you won't be able to kill him. Or well, you might be, depending on how low he is, but he probably won't get low.
Yeah. What focus would you like to see from either team?
Well, for top lane, for team top, they have to put the Zeri at the focus on Zeri.
Team
And
top is
Syndra.
blue side, by the way, guys. Yeah, go on.
And because, well, that's where their carries are. If Zeri and Zodra don't get ahead, you don't have a lot of damage. And they can do it. Like, Poppy has a good gank, could have a good gank setup, depending on where the enemies are. You have Channeled to give some support, and you have the Yumi to keep Zeri alive.
Yeah.
While Phil kind of... Well, it does feel like a Phil game. You have Heimer top,
pretty much, right?
Tryndamere mid, Huey APC. The only two normal picks in that team are Nautilus.
Yeah. I agree. I'm really interested in seeing how this mid lane is going to play out. And I feel like that could be... They could just snowball the way through Tryndamere and the prio they get from Heimerdinger and Hui. I feel like the Zeri and Yumi and the Shen, like, they're gonna have prio, but they're not gonna have much kill pressure if nothing weird happens, in my opinion. Obviously, if Zeri or Yumi steps up too far, then there is kill pressure. But they should just be playing it very safe here. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the Tryndamere is where the game will break or not for the Phil team. And they should be able to like really play through mid lane. And get this Trynda like to not fall behind and then be able to roam and just walk over any enemy that is not on one item yet. Yeah.
Yeah, but I also think it's gonna be the top team's focus is more on team fights and trying to get those objectives, fight around those.
Yeah.
While Phil probably wants to send Tryndamere on the side lane.
Yeah.
Wei could side lane with his wave clear. Heimer also needs a bit of setup, so if you want to team fight, you have to be there first, or the enemy has to walk into you.
Yeah.
Which kind of clashes with the fact that Tryndamere want to split, because then you have one member less to fight for the space and get set up. But it could also help because probably you can't really send only one person to catch Twynder in the late game. You have to send at least two.
Yeah, for sure. And I think it's not gonna matter that much. It might, but it's not gonna matter that much what kind of setup they have for objectives. I feel like the Phil team they have the prio in the early game, and they just need to use that to snowball, and then at some point it doesn't matter anymore, like whether Tryndamere's on sides or not. As in, he should be on sides, but then the other team should still not be able to walk into 4 members of the Phil team if they snowballed correctly with the Lee Sin and just the huge winning lanes. Right, looks like I'm in game. I'm gonna pause on 9 seconds. What did you want to say?
I just saw that Tryndamere has Ghost Ignite, Hail of Blades.
He does indeed.
Now, I am on 9 seconds as well, so
All
we can
right,
go.
Let's go in 3, 2, 1. There we go.
Perfect. Now, I just need to do that.
I'm just fixing the overlay for a second, but take it away.
Yeah. Now, what we are seeing is kind of a standard 5-man. Actually, no. Phil are going to mid lane. They want to look for a Raptor Sword, maybe. Maybe they can catch Poppy off guard, but she just walks away. The hook goes wide. You place a ward on the red buff, actually. So you don't know that on the side of top, you don't know where the ward is, or that there is actually a ward. So let's see how that turns out. If they can track Poppy or not. Now, while that all happened, nothing else happened. Zeri and Yumi are actually on bot side in the bush, and maybe try to find a way to poke Lina, poke the Nautilus, to get a slight advantage in the early game. But I think it might be a bit Karma, and as I say that, Tryndamere goes in onto mid
I
lane.
was watching as well. The hail of blades is gonna be so oppressive, actually. Like, at the moment Syndra misses E, is the moment that she has a big problem. We'll see how well she's able
Absolutely.
to like navigate the mind games that are definitely gonna happen, like trying to bait the E or dodge the E.
Yeah, I just feel like the matchup is probably gonna be Tryndamere goes in with his E, attacks 3 times, 4 times, and E's out again, because
Yeah.
the cooldown
Ow.
gets, when you critically strike, gets
wait,
reset.
junglers are
Now,
fighting. Lee Sin found the Poppy, gets him very low, but Poppy has face rush, yeah, it's called like that, and will be able to escape.
without using flash, so that's a good thing. What ain't good is the fact that Poppy only has 4 CS and Lee Sin is currently in her jungle farming her wolves.
Yes, it is pretty horrendous right now, and looking at top lane, it's not much prettier, as the Heimerdinger is already 7-8 CS up, and it's just pressuring this Shen completely under tower. There's not
And we'll keep going. Ooh, nice hook on bot lane.
Oh, let me swap over, Okay. Nothing much.
Nothing else happening. Yep.
But overall good trade. Yumi Q hits. Lee Sin did a drive-by on mid, but couldn't really find anything. And Poppy is now trying to catch back up as Lee Sin will invade her red buff as well.
I mean, you don't know where the Poppy is. He assumes she is on the red buff. She isn't, so now you ping it.
Yeah.
Now you actually started the red buff. Poppy sees you. Let's see what happens.
Oh, with Shen got a kill on the Heimerdinger. I'm not sure what happened there, as we'll still focus on what's going on here. The Trinda has Prio over the Syndra, so he's able to move there first. I don't think they know he's here. Poppy goes in, he's the red buff, will almost go down, gets ignited, flashes out. Oh, no, will go down, and that is a kill to Trinda. Now Lina finds herself in the right spot, never mind, Nautilus flashes over, hooks the Zeri flashes away, Lee Sin still chasing. It looks like a kill to me. Yumi sits on there trying to scale, but will not happen yet. And the Field team will get away with 3 quick kills. And I'm surprised what happened.
And now,
what happened? What the hell happened?
let's. I have no idea. I didn't see it either. I was in the jungle. Apparently there were no animations or something. But overall, there were just 3 kills for Team Phil. And the distribution of those kills is also quite nice. Trinda got 1, Yue got 1, well, Nautilus got 1. Could have been better, but
Yeah.
you're beginning to snowball in a comp where you need to snowball because it's kind of solo queue-ish.
Yeah, I agree. It's just very solo queue, yeah. But on the other hand, it's comfort, you know, which I think might just be more important than like having a well-rounded team comp in a setup like this where you don't really know the players around you. On that note, I've also found out that Shen W does indeed block the auto attacks from the Heimer turrets, so we know that now.
That is nice.
We have learned something already.
I'm just wondering, can I just say Duckbach Germany every time and just actually pronounce it right?
Yeah, sure.
Hell yeah.
What does it mean? Like, I see Dirk, which is a name, and Bach, which is a composer name, and then... But like, does it have any like actual meaning, or?
I don't think so. Like, Dirk is a name. Bach also means river. So,
Wither.
but the water thing flowing.
Okay, I have no idea what you mean, but sure, it has a
Yeah,
meaning.
my
but
pronunciation
that's
is
not
ass.
Yeah, I see.
I'm sorry.
No,
Anyways, I don't think there's a meaning behind it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a name.
Alright,
So, yep.
we'll see that the Tryndamere is actually a bit behind on XP, probably from his early roam. Syndra's on 6 already.
But you still have priority.
Yeah, still has
Now,
prior.
bot lane might be a bit of action. Not really.
Get-
You are trying to get to the Drake right now.
Yeah, Lee Sin will start at the Drake. Draw it out. He will be on vision. But it looks like the lanes have more than enough prior for just doing. And I feel like this Poppy is Like she's I have no idea what that item is called, but she's a whole half item behind.
You mean the tunneler?
The Poppy on the Lee Sin.
Yep. Because yeah, Lee Sin has a tunneler, Poppy doesn't.
Yeah.
And you can't contest it. Tryndamere actually has prio in the early game with the push. Now bot lane is going in.
Yeah, Zoe eating over the wall, tries to get some damage onto Lina, but will be traded back. Almost goes down.
Oh no!
And the E-Ignite, the disrespect kill coming in. I like it. Actually, he didn't really have any other way to kill her, so it's maybe not that much of disrespect.
I mean, I guess he could have somehow gotten closer.
It doesn't have flash. We already used E.
Yeah.
Okay. Nautilus hook hits. Stopped by Poppy W. Nothing much going on in there. And
Meanwhile, Roland on the Zeri is kind of confused what killed him. He didn't really notice the ignite, the sound. And the game apparently says the runes killed him, so
oh, you're right.
that's the thing.
Wait, Shen
Actually, top lane there's a bit of
fighting
action.
it out. Heimer ults will get the kill on Shen this time. Yeah, pretty just straight up annoying matchup. Shen taunts in, does hit it, but just can't really get out anymore. And
It
Heimer,
just doesn't get better.
yeah, Heimer is also 30 seconds ahead.
Oh no. Oh god.
It's alright.
Well, I saw he has Ghost, he has ult, and Syndra didn't have any mana.
Yeah.
That's where the fear came from.
Yeah, I think she did have mana for E, so and since she was already under tower, I don't think Ace could have really gone for it. That's the call he made as well. As Lee Sin will continue to snowball his lead over the Poppy. He wasn't really able to do anything. Oh, we see a bit of fighting going on in the bot lane. Nope, not yet.
But nothing more, just a menacing big anchor dude walking up. But there's Lee Sin, and they might go for tower dive actually.
In that case, Lee Sin would have to be here, but she is now. He does have ult. Decides not to go for it. Oh, maybe? Gets a good chunk on, gets the Q ready, but will not take it. That is, that's not something you see from Lee Sin usually, but still great setup for that. And already Nautilus is already
Get ready for round 2.
As the ult goes down, oh no! Lee Sin will go down as well, the Shen ult comes in and the Shen will flash in but miss taunt and no other kills will happen. But you're already happy with that if you're team top.
Absolutely, you get another kill. On the dive, they made, or well, they made the move and you get the kill.
And 2 flashes on Nautilus.
Which is really good.
I'm not sure about this day. Nah, it should be okay.
Yeah.
She just needs the experience. Gets poked a bit, but all good. As we see Tryndamere Poxying now, he has swapped out top lane. And Syndra will thus be able to crush a whole wave into mid.
But since you mentioned it, all of top lane has a CS disadvantage. Or is even in CS when you look at mid lane. So you really have to look at that. Heimerdinger, almost 30 CS up. The Poppy is, well actually they're even now. Tryndamere even with Syndra. They're both CSing really good. And Lina and Zeri, Lina with a 20 CS lead, like 3 waves up.
Yeah.
On that CS.
Yeah, it's kind of what we did when we said, right? Dominating lanes from the fill side, early game lanes, snowballing lanes. As the grubs will also go over to fill side, Lee Sin will just be able to solo them, no contest there. And Trinda is now on the Shen, who is not having a good time. Ignites comes down,
no,
he goes after him, will chase him down, kill goes over to Trinda. Oof.
And not just to kill the grubs as well. So a good play by Phil to first up the lead.
And it's up to Team Top now to slow down the game, because they need to massively slow this game down, because otherwise they're just gonna get walked over, ran over with. How do they do that,
but
you think?
yeah, how do you want to do it exactly? There's a Tryndamere that can just run you down, and probably will do it. He goes Strikebreaker to even better or more effectively run you down.
Yeah.
He's collecting plates all over the world. You have the Eddie bot lane that's fighting right now.
Indeed, they are, as they get ulted. The Zeri will get some good trades back, and Lina is forced to flash out. And no kills will
Well, you
happen.
only forced Zeri ult and Zeri barrier, which is
Yes.
okay.
Is
You take those. Now you can maybe find a way to get onto Lina, collect that bounty. But the question is, how do you get onto Lina? Because she has a fear, so Poppy can't really engage onto her because she just runs straight in a straight line.
Yeah.
If she's smart, Zunra won't be coming near her in any way. And maybe the Zeri, with support of Yumi, can get somewhat close.
Well, for
But even
now,
then-
the bot lane will base, and Trina is gonna be on the Syndra again. A 4k gold lead now. I think Team Phil are looking to set up the second dragon. Lee Sin is already hovering bot side, clearing those camps. Nautilus is with.
Don't have any prio.
You mean Phil? Or top?
No, yeah, top has no prio.
Yeah.
Tryndamere is pushing in, you just force Syndra's TP.
I,
You have Lina on bot lane first, so you can push out the lane as well.
yeah.
And you're already on the Drake.
Yeah. There will be no contest for this Drake for sure. And it's okay, right? You can give this dragon, it's only the second one, it's not soul point yet, and it's not the soul itself yet. So this one is not that dangerous yet. Brenda pokes a bit more, Lina comes in with the poke, and it's looking very annoying. This Brenda is just gonna dive you right here, right now. Although on the top side, something's going on. You see the Heimerdinger has been killed now. And yeah, I mean, it's 2 for 1 in the end. It's good that they got some kind of playoff on the top side.
Yeah, that was the plan. You give up the Drake, you go with Syndra, with Poppy, go up and get that Heimerdinger. But on the other side of the map, you lost your bot lane. You should have just respected the possible dive on the Tryndamere and just go to your tier 2, drop the tower,
Yep.
which you now had to drop anyways. But yeah, the lead, it keeps growing.
It keeps growing indeed. It's at 4k currently. We see the first items have come through for Team Phil, and only for a Syndra and the Yumi. Well, no, Shen has his first item now, so finally we're getting somewhat equal, but still a big deficit. Let's look at the individual gold leads. We can see the Heimer being 1000 gold up. The mid lane difference is not that big. But the 80 carry, or well, the Hui versus the Zeri is also almost 1000. And the Nautilus versus the Yumi is also almost 1000 actually.
Which is, I guess, a positive thing. that it is on Nautilus, or 1k gold is on Nautilus.
Yeah,
Well, aced.
hold up.
Oh,
As
goes
this
on.
Zeri is flashes out, will get rooted, doesn't get kicked. There's a lot of damage on the Lee Sin, who goes in again. Will he die? He will die, so it's a 1 for 1 in the end. Maybe a
But
bit.
Yumi got the kill.
Yeah, that is true. Well, at least I will whittle down the 1000k gold lead in the support pool, you know?
That is true.
But
But it doesn't help you
No,
out
you're-
in the long term.
you're absolutely right, it doesn't really do anything.
Now, Lina has been almost killed by the Syndra. She tried to flash over the fear, already flashed Mastery,
Okay.
and then failed.
Ah, I missed that, but good.
But you got the flash out of Syndra,
Yeah,
which is good for Phil, which you don't want if you're top.
yeah. Unfortunate. I think Phil are looking to set up the Heralds. Maybe not just yet. They've gotten good prior, they've got some towers. Got a good chunk on the tier 2 top tower. Hammer will be going back to his top lane. Has he even moved from top lane yet this game? I don't think so actually.
I don't think so. He was mid once,
Oh, okay, yeah. Maybe then.
but that's kind of it.
It looks like Team
Now you
Top-
have to see it,
Yeah, go on.
and now you somehow have to find a way. Maybe you can now find a way around Harold to find a pick, but all of Phil is coming towards you, towards that Harold. Trinder and Heimer are on the top lane, trying to get Zeri.
Yeah, it looks like they will. Very old, but she just doesn't have any HP to survive, nor any damage to deal damage before she's dead. So she will die.
A double kill for Tryndamere.
Yep.
He has now 5 kills. He has a lot of gold. And you also have a Herald because you don't have any players to play with.
Yeah.
So
It's
the
not-
only one, the only one that is looking good is the Syndra.
yeah,
Because she has a kill, she has no death, she has a really good CS. But that won't cut it.
and I mean Syndra is just she's doing well, like staying somewhat even, but at the same time and I'm not blaming her, she can't really do more, but they are just playing not to lose a bit right now. Like they're waiting to scale. They have to slow down the game more if they ever want to be able to do anything. And they'll have to be grouped before doing it. And right now there's just not really any opportunities to even try to make a play. Because
There was, and they saw it,
there was indeed.
and you didn't.
No, you're right.
Yeah, so basically what happened, Syndra actually missed her E. Oh, no, she hit it. And then was just able to more or less one-shot Heimerdinger. And that's exactly what you need to do.
Yeah.
You need to find those picks. You need to find some ways to get some gold again.
Yeah.
Now you could maybe even contest the Drake, or at least get some vision onto it.
And
You know where Trinda is? You actually want to him?
not even just know where he is. You're running him down right now. He has to ult. He's in a bit of a pickle. Can he out here? He will be able to E out, but he has lost his ult. And this might be an angle, actually, to get onto the
Yeah, maybe.
dragon.
The only well, you just use 2 things. You don't have Poppy ult, you don't have Syndra ult,
Yeah.
but you can still fish for more.
Nautilus ult
Nautilus
comes
kind
out.
of wasted his ult.
Root comes out, but no follow-up yet. Heimer has now joined the fray, and Tryndamere has healed up again and is trying to flank them. This is all gonna rely on this area whether Zoe can get something damage. She will ult, will dash forward, will try to deal damage, but the disengage comes through and the Tryndamere is still waiting there. It's a tight spot. It's a hard spot to play. As they will back off for now. Mid lane Cryo goes over to Team Phil. Zeri and Yumi group up together again, and it looks like they're gonna just give the dragon and
Because now,
be happy that no one died on their side.
yeah, now Heimer is there as well. He can set up his turrets. Now you have to walk into the Heimer turrets. A Heimerdinger with 2 items.
Yeah.
What you don't want. Yeah, you force summoners, you force ultimates. You gotta pick beforehand. So maybe you can do something with that.
Yeah, maybe. And to circle back on the opportunities of where you can make a play or not, I feel like the only thing Team Phil has to do to win this game is not get caught like that. They just have to be aware of when their tempo is and play on it. Whatever side of the map, it doesn't really matter. But as long as they've synced up their tempos, I feel like they just should be strong enough to win whatever fight. But yeah, if the Heimer gets caught and then the Tryndamere gets caught, then it's a lot harder to play. But even then, they were still able to like fend off Team Top, you know. Oh, as
Yeah, and maybe they got a catch now.
I see that Lina flashes into the red buff. Will get flashed after, gets the fear off, and oh my god. The Shen tried to taunt E, but he was just not in time, and that boy gets out.
That is sad because one of the only members with flash, you catch him and he still gets out. Now maybe the Nautilus?
Nautilus get a good one
Absolutely.
shot. And the gold goes to Zeri, and it is a shutdown.
which is huge because she's just so behind.
Yeah.
You, as we saw last team fight, you don't have any damage on her. You
Yeah.
have Yuntals and you're building more attack speed. So where should the damage come from?
Yeah, and we see Trinda split pushing. We will get this tier 2, I believe. That's a huge gold injection for him. As Poppy, Zeri, and Yumi are now coming, the Avengers are here. But will they be able to actually catch Tryndamere, or will he just kill anyone, or dash out, or do his thing?
I feel like he just dashes out.
Yeah, I feel like...
Unless you
that's
flash
exactly
for
what's
it.
going on. And they don't really have flashes. Oh, that might be dangerous.
Oh no.
He still has ult, he's fine. Oh no, Lina, you're maybe a bit too far ahead. Nautilus is there though. Ult comes out for good measure. Ooh, maybe we want to have that, let that hook come through onto the wall. As the ult comes down from Quay, I don't think it will be enough damage. Nothing's gonna happen here. But honestly, they're holding on pretty okay.
Oh no.
Oh, they're not. Okay. Yeah, there was fighting in the mid lane. I was looking there. You can tell me in a second what happened. I'm just gonna quickly tell you about how this Poppy has to flash out. And nothing further will happen. What happened bot lane? Did you see it?
Yeah, so basically, Syndra was backing at the small little blue gate. Heimer saw that and just sent his rockets her way. One connected, but because he has 2 burn items, she burned to death.
My. And she was low. Oh my. That's annoying.
Yeah.
Heimer will
And
also
Cloudy's
break open
low
the
too.
base here. Same for mid lane. The base will be broken. As fighting is going on top lane, they're chasing the Tryndamere who doesn't have ult yet. But he does have Ghost. He is taunting them in their face. Oh, so the mid laners, or the Syndra, once again, there's too much going on, I can't follow it all. Okay, as Shen and Syndra are chasing Nautilus and Hui out of the base. The stun comes in, barely hits. Ult comes in and Nautilus will flash away for nothing. As those balls will not be dodged. Poppy.
Okay, so Syndra just got 2 kills, which is really good. She used her flash.
Yep.
Basically what happened to Heimerdinger, she flashed forward and then just comboed her. And then she also got a kill on Nautilus, which is also quite good, because now your Syndra actually is still 1.5k gold behind Tryndamere, but she has gold. She can do more stuff.
Yeah.
She is building full on one shot, so she does do damage. You just have to find a way to apply that damage.
Yeah. And they're gonna have to do that. They're gonna have to figure that out fast, because the next dragon is the soul dragon for Team Phil, and it's spawning in 28 seconds.
But meanwhile, you're in top lane. The Poppies in top lane can't contest vision. Zeri's in top lane with Yumi, so they can't vision as well. While Nautilus and Wei do a lot of vision game, and I feel like you are just gonna drop the Drake, drop the soul, maybe look for a steal.
It's so hard going in there. I don't think so.
But
I don't
just-
think it's happening.
Yeah, because you don't have any vision. You don't know if they began, how low the Drake, if there's anything. Maybe you can find Lina. I doubt it.
Okay, Syndra is there to back up, but the Tryndamere haunts the Syndra away. Tryndamere is just such a menace. He's level 15. Only Syndra is Syndra and Heimerdinger are the same level in the game. And yeah, this Drake's it's gonna be forfeit. Wait, it's actually a chem tech. Okay, so the overlay is wrong.
As usual.
As usual. But chem tech soul.
That
still
bug's
strong.
been in the game for I think at least a year, if not longer.
Yeah, probably. I mean, we all know how much Riot loves fixing bugs, right?
I mean, they fix bugs, just not the spectator tool.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Actually, at least we should be happy that at least we have one, and that it somehow works most of the time.
True, actually, yeah.
So let's stick to that.
That allows us to see how this Baron just gets annihilated by Team Phil. who have
Exactly.
finally, put down. Yeah, fun times for Team Top. what can they even do now? They are fighting against a very snowball Tryndamere with Baron and Chemtexor.
So what you can do is just pray that Phil is doing a mistake
Okay.
at this point in the game. They have a 5k gold lead. You just got a tower in the bot lane as Shen, and you got a shutdown from that tower. Now you might find a kill as well.
One shot coming through from Syndra with a nice stun and an ult. She has a lot of damage. Ooh, and a nice sidestep from the Lee Q. The Poppy is here now. Actually, the whole team is here now, and another big stun. Zeri flashes ults in, will be stunned immediately, and will not get any follow-up. Syndra looking on the Nautilus, almost has E back up. Nautilus hooks in, Syndra will kill him. Poppy looking on the Hui, and this is actually looking quite good as the Shen will die. Poppy will also die, but it's a small sacrifice as long as this Tryndamere doesn't end the game.
I feel like he's gonna end the game. But yeah, that's exactly what I've been talking about. You need to pray for mistakes, and those were some mistakes.
Yeah.
Heimer didn't know Syndra was there, so you could just one-shot him. And then the rest of the team, the Lee Sin went quite deep, had to use his ult to disengage, to flash out, and you still got him in the end. You got the Nautilus, so a bit more gold for yourself.
Yeah.
Zeri also almost has her E now, so she will deal damage soon enough.
Zeri and Syndra are scaling. Syndra has also bought a Magi's, which on 8 stacks. She's actually pretty strong. I feel like the gold lead is gonna matter less and less now. And
because the gold is on the now slowly. The gold is on the members where you need it.
Yeah,
the Syndra and Zeri.
Ooh, then we will be looking into. Nope, nothing's gonna happen yet. I feel like the big problem is just now that your base is opened already, right? You're gonna have to deal with the tempo of team fill, which is a lot higher. The minions pushing it. I mean, just on top. Oh wait, an engage comes onto Heimer. Heimer Zoniasis. But I feel like he will still die. Kill is given over to Zeri. Well done by them. And in return for that, they will. Oh, 4-man stun from Syndra coming in.
Oh.
And I thought they were going to give her the inner, but not yet, as the Nautilus gets stunned by Poppy and will be one shot by Syndra. They will be still chasing the Hui around naturally. Down, good kick from Lee Sin. Poppy flashes in, he's over, but doesn't hit anything, gets killed.
Oh no!
And the Yumi gets left alone because what's happening in the base is that Trinda is backdooring and Zeri is there with 1 HP. That is, yeah, that is so unlucky because I felt like they won that fight. They could have won a lot more there if the Zeri hadn't backed and stayed with Yumi, but it's just gonna be game. The Zeri can't do anything here.
Tryndamere just pushed the lanes and pushed and pushed and pushed. He didn't, like, he got fed in the laning phase, he played it really well, and even the late game he played really good because he just kept pushing all towers. He more or less solo took the whole base from top lane.
Yep. A solid performance coming in from Ace with the Tryndamere mid here. He's also on 309 farm, the highest of the game by a big margin. Yeah, and Phil will actually, they lost their first game, but will go 1-1 now. We'll see what happens exactly with the scores. I'm not sure. We'll have to figure that out in a second, because I feel like in Group B there's some ties now, so I'm not sure who's gonna go to what spots. But we will be figuring that out in the next coming minutes, and we'll be back for a loser bracket final between the 2 second place teams from both groups in a good 10 minutes or so. See you then.
See ya.
Ready, first go.